Shalom, hello everyone, and welcome to yet another amazing episode of Gospel News Velocity. On this show, we bring you unbiased, current news and events happening both locally and around the globe. Ndine Phumudzo Munonde at Pumpai on social media, your captain for today. Please do follow us on our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter handle at GospelNewsSA for more information and to stay in the loop. Now, without wasting any more time, let's get straight into it. 24-year-old Phumudzo from my hometown, Limpopo, was crowned Miss South Africa 2020 at the pageant finale in Cape Town on the 24th of October. Rota Karesa, both beauty and brains, Musizana wa Muvenda, we wish you well throughout your reign.
It is a new
Christian gathering leader Shepherd Bushiri and his wife Mary have been granted bail of 200,000 rand each to be released from prison pending investigations on fraud and money laundering case as well as illegally being in South Africa. Now, Shepherd Bushiri and his wife has since fled back to Malawi, violating his bail conditions. Now, I don't know what you guys think of this, but these are some serious allegations. And I'm so interested to know what your take on this. Do let us know in the comments below, as well as on all our social media handles at GospelNewsSA. The CRL Commission's probe into Kwasiza Bantu resumes. Now, this is pending investigation that follow allegations of sexual assault, physical and psychological abuse, as well as alleged financial crimes. Now, victims have come out to voice their testimonies on alleged gross human rights violations from the church. And Pick n Pay is the latest retailer to cut ties with the Akwele water brand after the owners of the brand, Kwasiza Bantu, continue to face massive backlash. Now, this is a lot going on. These are tough times we are indeed living in. And it's very sad to see a lot of churches in the spotlight for not necessarily the best of things. Well, that wraps up our focus on local. Let's see what's happening in the rest of Africa. Now, right outside our doorstep, history seems to be repeating itself with the reincarnation of the 10 plagues. Ethiopia faces the worst locust invasion in 25 years, where swarms of desert locusts have destroyed and damaged hectares of crops in a region that is already struggling with food security. Now, the rest of Africa continues to bleed as well. The Congo wars, where continuous killings of the Congolese people and abuse of women and children have worsened by the ongoing exploitation of Congo's natural resources. In Nigeria, we have #EndSARS, where celebs such as Tiwa Savage, Burna Boy, Davido, Naomi Campbell have joined in on the movement to end the violence from the Special Anti-Robbery Squad. In Namibia, we have #ShutItDown, where protesters are campaigning against sexual and gender-based violence. In Liberia, they've declared a national rape emergency, and the Ivory Coast and Ghana as well. There's so much child trafficking, and gunmen have opened fire at a school, as Cameroons also continue to fight the Anglophone crisis. Now, my dear Africa, what is going on? We need to seriously unite, because if we don't, I don't know what's going to happen. I think it's long overdue that Africa realizes that we are a gold mine as a continent, and united we will stand. May God bless Africa and her people. And that wraps up the Access on Africa. Now, as we travel across the globe, a glorious win as Joe Biden becomes the USA's 46th president, and Kamala Harris also is making history as the first woman of color to be vice president in the USA. Let that sink in. I believe this gives a new meaning to Make America Great Again. As the COVID-19 pandemic continues to disrupt normalcy, venture funders have been flocking to religious apps as churches go online. Now, there is no better time to seek solace in God or any faith-based community of your choice, and pastors have resorted to streaming on YouTube and Facebook Live to keep the congregations engaged. Now, you really have no excuse not to make it to church on Sunday and on time. Black Panther star Letitia Wright has launched a new production company called 316, and she said that the idea and name was inspired by God. Now, the focus of the company is to produce meaningful content within the entertainment industry. Now, I, for one, am looking forward to seeing the incredible content to come out of her company. Now, that leads us into our Woosah moment. John 3, verse 16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. Meditate. As we reach the end of our episode, I hope this has triggered you to be great and to lend a helping hand where you can. Stay tuned to @GospelNewsSA on all platforms. And uvakane from me, your Vendaremba princess, Mudzungwa Nokubasena. Shalom.